In the last 20 days, General Trias, June 16, kitchen knife attack. Cavite, June 19, student was stabbed. June 22, of course, yung sa San Jose, Tacloban City. June 23, Tarlac and Capas bomb threats, which led to police response. June 23 as well, Negros Occidental stabbing incident. June 24, Tolosa, Leyte, ito yung may tip na inaksyonan ng CIDG. June 26, Apari, may mga batang nahulihan ng may baril at ng kutsilyo. June 26 as well, Cavite, 15-year-old schoolmate stabbed by 17-year-old student. June 27, Palo National High School, 2 threats of violent attacks. June 29, Batangas City suspended classes over online shooting threats. June 29, Escalante National High School suspended classes after a shooting threat circulated online. June 30, Barotac Nuevo, firearm and ammunition recovered from the backpack of a 15-year-old learner. July 1, Cabaluay National High School, Zamboanga, 2 students were wounded in a stabbing incident. July 3, Eastern Samar National Comprehensive High School, alleged social media post threatening a bomb and gun attack. And then July 6, which was just on Monday in Davao City, it says here riot. I don't know if that was it a riot or a rumble or something. So gusto ko pong malaman, these are about 12 incidents in 20 days. Ito po ba'y nangyayari talaga even before, hindi lang nababalita, or ngayon lang siya nababalita, o dahil sa nangyari sa Tacloban ay dumami yung ganong klaseng insidente? Could you give us opinion on this, Yusek Garma?
Mr. Chair, even before meron na po tayong mga reports on this kind of incidents. However, observation po namin after the Tacloban, mas lalong dumami. I think majority of that which really concern DepEd are the threats. Yung bomb threat at saka yung shooting threats. Sabi po ng PNP and when we had a meeting with them, so there's always the tendency of the phenomenon of copycat. So nagiging mas curious sila, especially knowing the stories about the story behind the Tacloban incident. So ito po yung isang bagay na gusto naming tignan at matulungan ang DepEd on how do we prevent this kind of phenomenon, yung copycat phenomenon. So I think the more that the stories are really being exposed in social media, the more that they become curious. In fact, Mr. Chair, dun sa the information that we got from CICT that first time na mukhang na-highlight yung Gorebox because of the Tacloban, and according to them, mas dumami po yung downloading nung Gorebox kasi baka curious po sila, no? It may not be learners but even some adults also would be curious about it. So medyo mahirap talaga, Mr. Chair, kasi this is something that probably we can now say that is already beyond DepEd na rin, because what we cannot prevent really are 3 things. No? Number 1 is the intention of the learner. Second is the motivation. And of course, number 3, and I think the most important one, is the influence. So even if we secure our schools in terms of the facilities, if that there is the intention, the influence, and the motivation, gagawin at gagawin talaga.
Well, yung means, of course, is the fourth, di ba? Yung means or yung capacity. So our measures on security sa mga eskwelahan is really to prevent the means, meaning kung may baril o may kutsilyo, dapat matigil natin yon, especially sa mga hotspot schools.